Hi there everyone, welcome back again to iPad Essential. In this video, we will talk about LiquidText. LiquidText is an advanced document reading and annotation tool designed to enhance the way we interact with digital content. In this video, we're going to review and cover inside our iPad, although it is also available for Macintosh and Windows platform. And in this video, we're going to cover 5 aspects of it, which is unified workspace, interactive annotation, then freehand inking, document interaction, and mind mapping. So without further ado, let's jump into our iPad screen. And there we go. Now we are in our iPad. And if you have not installed LiquidText, then we can quickly go to our App Store. And in App Store, we need to look for LiquidText. Okay, so let me quickly type LiquidText. Let's hit enter, and there we have it. So you need to look for this software, and here we can see quick glimpse of it and what are different possibility and capability of this software. Okay, so after we install, let's click here on open, and here we can see this is the main page of LiquidText. LiquidText allows users to import multiple documents, including PDF, Word, PowerPoint file into a single workspace. Okay, so what we can do here is we can create our own workspace by importing different type of document. Even we can also take pictures. Now let me click here on open file, and then from here I can choose any file whichever I would like to annotate or update or would like to work with. So here I have opened one such file, and not only you can open one file, but you can import multiple documents as I was mentioning. So let me add another document here by clicking on add document, and then again I'm gonna go here to document file, and let's place this one. I'm gonna click again open, and there we go. So here we can see we have two different documents now being imported in this workspace, which we can make it large or small based on our requirement. So on the left hand side here we can see this document, and on the right hand here we can see empty space, which I would say is really useful, because whenever we create interactive annotation here, users can keep those sections toward right. Okay, so let me make this section a little bit big, and I'm gonna collapse this left hand section. Now let's start annotating. So let me start with this highlighter, which is about this quick win paradox. And let's say this is very important section which I would like to create a note of. I can highlight it, and then I also can click here, can select it like this, and then also can pull it out. So let's start with annotating this document here, some important line. So let's say I would like to highlight the thing. So here I have selected this highlighter. Now I can use my Apple Pencil to select the required highlighted text. Now let me select this pencil tool, and let's say this is very important for me. So what I can do here is I can circle it around, and then I can write something here that very important point. Now even though let's say I took it like this and it is not visible to me, anytime if I click on it here, I can see my comment that I have made here. Okay, so in this way guys, we have created our first link. Now let's go down, and this time what I'm gonna do here is again I'm gonna select this portion, and this time I'm gonna take it out, the whole extract, and in this way also we can create a link. Okay, so in this way guys, also you can take out some of a very important para or aspect that you think is really very useful. Now let's say you not only want to link this piece of information with it, but also from top para. So what here I can do is I can basically zoom it vertically, and here we can see the way everything is being squeezed, and now can also form another connection with it like this. So now here we can see it is not only linked to this particular paragraph, but also with this. So basically in this way we have created multiple links with a piece of information. And not only you can create a link here, but also I believe if I copy this link and if I expand it and go to this presentation, I can also connect this link to another document. Okay. So here you can see we have connected this piece of information with two different documents. Now, not only here we can highlight or encircle content or link it, but we can also annotate. For example, just like any handwriting note taking application, we can underline something and then we can write this is a very important point. And this I would say is really helpful when, let's say, you are doing brainstorming, you are reading something and you would like to mention certain features about that particular line or that particular thing. Let's say if you do not need it, then anytime you can use rubber, and in this way we will able to break the link of this written text and then this line. So in this way you can also remove the link if required. Now the LiquidText also comes with other additional functionality. For example, if you want to squeeze certain lines, you can do that by zooming in and zooming out with the help of two fingers. Now let's see how we can add type notes here. So I would like to annotate this particular line, and then I'm gonna click here on comment. So here I can type also. This is about store manager. Okay, so here we can see this is the way we can also provide comment. We can also drag it out and can put it here, and then you can see how it is linked. You can also keep it in the tip of your PDF, which I would say one of the neatest way I saw to add comment in any PDF. Now this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a manual text box outside without selecting anything. Let's click on it and there we go. So here in this placeholder you can also see that this is powered by AI command. So let me come up with a keyboard here and let's see what kind of AI command it come up with. And to start any command, what we need to do here is we need to type / and there we go. Here we can see AI document analysis, and then some of command like ask AI a question about the document. So let me click on it, and here we can see we can ask question here. Okay, so I'm gonna say who is Loretta. Okay, so Loretta was one of example mentioned in this document. Now I'm gonna click on return. Now before we start here, we can see the whole document required to be indexed, and some of not so good thing about it is paid this particular feature, and that too despite you already have purchased LiquidText. And also I didn't saw any option here since I am already using paid version of ChatGPT. If I could have utilized that directly, that would be even better. So I really do not understand why somebody need to pay additional despite they are paying so much for this app. So that is, I would say, one of negative point of LiquidText. So in this way guys, we can ask questions, and obviously seems like the writing tool is working here. So you can utilize writing tools as well, but not here. Not here it is applicable, but it is applicable inside this text box, which is great, I would say, because writing tool, as we know, is free and a part of Apple Intelligence. And as I showed you before, users not only can create these notes and extracts, but also they can organize these extracts and can create a mind map. Okay, so here we can see we have created these few extracts. Now what I can do here is I can also connect them together by creating mind map. So in this way guys, not only we can create these extracts, but also we can connect them together like this, as I was showing you, by just drawing ink link connecting various extracts and notes. And then obviously I was just interacting too much more with this particular document, But as I said that, we can import multiple document and also create inter-documented link as well. Now let me go back here on my first one, and here also I can see what are the different annotation I have created. So here I have created a highlighted view on the top. We can also utilize search functionality to search inside this document. For example, I would like to search for business term here. So let me enable keyboard. Now I'm gonna type here business, and let's click on search. So here I can see at 9 different places I was able to find the business term. So this was a very quick overview of this awesome PDF annotation tool inside iPad. And as I said before, it is not only available for iPad, but you can also utilize it in Macintosh and Windows. And believe me guys, this software provides one of the best annotation experience all across different platforms. And now let's jump into computer screen, and I'm going to show you different plans it comes with. And now we are in our computer screen, and let me type here LiquidText, and there we go. So here is the application, and here we can see in the background the way we can utilize it. Let's click on pricing. So this application, as we can see here, comes in following configuration, which is a one-time purchase or owning it or renting it and then paying per month subscription fee. Now here we can see these are the features which we're going to get with basic version, which is we can do all basic annotation, note taking and mind mapping, which is awesome guys because you can do all this thing for free. Then comes the pro version, which covers everything basic, which is the following. And then these are some of additional features. For example, inking right anywhere, multi-document project. As we saw in our case, we have imported 2 different documents. Then we can connect anything to anything. So cross-linking probably is not possible in the basic or free version. Then we can see it also offers tagging, real-time OCR and so on. Then if we talk about live version, the biggest benefit I see here is it offers 1 GB of project storage, which means that if you store your document in cloud, then it really doesn't matter whether you are accessing your notes in iPad or even in another computer. And then we can also see it also offers a real-time sync, continuous backup, shared display with laptop, desktop and tablet working together, enhanced feature set and some of the latest features, because here we can see this perpetual version was launched in 2023, which means that the features later than 2023 may not be available for this version. Then here we have got this live unlimited version, which probably gonna make it more collaborative, and one also will receive a priority support. And since multiple people might be engaged here, so we can see it also offer enhanced document management and enhanced feature set. So based on your requirement, you can choose which version you would like to go with. So I would suggest go with basic one and check out 7-day free trial of this software, and then take decision if you liked it or not. If you think that it is really worth spending this much amount of money, then definitely you can go for it. If not, then you may check out other alternatives of it. In iPad Essential, we keep on bringing these kind of videos, so be sure to subscribe to us so that you never miss any other video related to iPad productivity. And I'm gonna catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.